So I've been a little resistant to coming on to these videos, and I'm trying to figure out what it is, and then it like dawned on me just now, like total, it's just vanity. Right now, well, my lips are chapped. Right now I'm at a weight that I'm like heaviest ever, and something's going on with my skin. But I mean, that's just today. The skin thing is happening today. It's awful. No, it's not awful. What is so? Okay, but then I don't need to get upset about that either. Okay. Just gonna. All right. So yeah, lately I've been feeling this morning and like yesterday, I recognized the pattern of disliking myself or feeling down and depressed. We'll just switch over here. Don't have to turn our blinker on for that. That's fine. Okay. So yeah, I was recognizing the emotional pattern of being like that feeling. And like this is progress. This is progress. I was noticing the desire to self-sabotage, to self-destruct, to, not lose myself, but just not do what I need to do. Self-sabotage. And I recognize that, and now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like, I kind of did it anyway. But at least I recognized it before I started doing it, and then I was like, no, I'm not doing that, and I thought I was going on with stuff, and, but no, I didn't really do what I needed to do yesterday. I'll do that today. Let's see. And, yeah. So, yeah, the thing that I'm finding is difficult per usual is that I'm always finding things that distract me from what I should be doing. Like right now, I just went to Whole Foods because I don't get the car at all. I was able to borrow the car today, which is not, I go to the gym, but that's about it. So it's kind of an exciting excursion into Whole Foods. And now I'm coming back and I got some food that is good for you, good for me, but needs to be cooked. And I'm gonna go and I'm gonna cook it, and it's gonna take way too much time. And then and I should be, there's several books I need to be editing right now. Anyway, so I kind of noticed that about what I was thinking and feeling yesterday, and then I was kind of feeling that this morning. And I was journaling and kind of, I don't know, you know how things change when you're journaling, and you kind of recognize certain things that maybe you wouldn't have thought about if you didn't have pen to paper. Sorry, that was my impression of skidding. Sorry, I keep looking right here. There's like it got chapped, and then it kind of, when your lip kind of splits like right in the middle right there. I was like, oh. So I keep on like trying to protect it. So yeah. So I've been avoiding coming on because I've been self-conscious about my appearance lately. I am working to correct that, to get more healthy and to, cut down. Oh my God. Like, I just, like, honestly, like, I know that I shouldn't feel this way, but like, I look at myself in this and I'm just like, oh God. Like, that's what you look like today. That's awful. And before, when I was doing this, it didn't really matter to me, but that was when I wasn't this heavy. It's really about the weight. Yeah. Okay. Vanity. So I'm listening to Eckhart Tolle right now. I finished The Power of Now, and I am now on The New Earth, which is really good. But what was I just about to say that was so deep and profound? It's just, I'm working on being myself, which is not actually being my persona, right? Not being myself as we think of myself, but being my true self, which is the consciousness that is observing things, right? Observing my thoughts, observing my feelings, observing, the outside world, and observing all my patterns. Because I got a lot of them. We all do. And so I've been working on that, and I'm, it's funny because you're like, oh, I want to be doing this, and then when you fail, when you don't succeed right away, you feel like you failed, and you're like, oh, I shouldn't be feeling this way, I shouldn't be doing this way, you know what I mean? Like, but then you gotta remind yourself, or I gotta remind myself, I don't like speaking for other people, I gotta remind myself, and I hope this is useful for you, like, no, that doesn't, there's no use for that, and what's actually the best thing right now is for you to just accept that that's how you feel. And then it's like, okay. And Eckhart Tolle is talking about, like, how once you have awareness of, thoughts, emotions, patterns, that sort of thing, that brings on, like, awareness, consciousness, right? When you see a pattern, or you see an emotion, you hear a thought, right? You hear thoughts. You feel emotions. Okay, all right. So, okay, that went off into a little tangent. But he says that it breaks it for you, and I'm not really finding that. But I think it just takes practice. It just feels like I've been working on this for a while, and it's like, ugh. But, no, as Michael Singer says, no work you do on yourself is ever wasted. It's all good. So, continue to work on myself, continue to listen to Eckhart Tolle in the morning. I think that's a big thing, too, is listening to, I'm just kind of I'm not babbling. I'm just kind of going off on one right now. But listening to Eckhart Tolle or Michael Singer or something first thing in the morning, getting it into my brain so that it's always top of mind, that's something that I really want to keep doing. I don't do it every day, but I want to, because that really keeps me grounded. So I'm going to work on that. Working on being present. I've got all that energy that I talk about all the time, like that's still kind of stuck in there. That it's less and less and less every day. But there was a lot of it, and there is a lot of it still. But right now the way it's kind of manifesting is like it's just kind of all over inside of my body, my physical and my spiritual body, I guess. And then there are there are planes or rods that are particularly strong, particularly tense, and don't move as much. It's such a weird feeling. It's awesome, but it's weird. It's like, what is this? But yeah, as I focus on it, like I've said a million times, it starts moving. So I was thinking this morning, I was like, well, they say that money is energy, so I'm going to focus on calling the money energy to me. And I've been working on that as well. Yeah, I also feel like that I'm calling back this energy when I do that. So I'm working on getting, clearing this energy. It's basically the end of the story there. I didn't really have a point coming on here today. I just felt like I really should, because I haven't been on here for a while. But yeah, and then the not feeling great about stuff, and then okay, well, let's think about that. What is that about? A lot of it has to do with my weight. And the self-sabotage I tend to do around work. It would be good not to do that. It is good not to do that. I am not doing that anymore. So, there's a book that has been done for a little while that I have to go through and review and edit. And that's what I'm going to do today. It's going to be awesome when it's done. Because it always feels really good. And I'm also going to put stuff on my face so it doesn't look like it looks right now and stuff like that. Going to the gym, seriously, at least an hour and a half to 2 hours, 5 days a week. I'm not really losing weight, which is disturbing for me because usually weight comes off when I'm making a concerted effort. It comes right off. But you know what? Eating is 80% of it. I just talk. Then you know what? That's fine. That's fine. Okay, so I have stuff in my hair. That's why it looks so greasy. I have actual oil, essential oils in my hair. That's why it looks so greasy. And again, there's the vanity. But that's okay. You know what? That's okay. It's okay that I feel that way. So, yeah. Those are the things I'm working on. Being present, recognizing self-sabotage, and taking action to not do it. The other thing is my eating habits, right? Like, because even if I stop eating at 4, which I've been doing, if I eat too much stuff beforehand, it doesn't really matter because, you know, if I've consumed, 2,000 calories or something like that, it's not gonna do nothing. You know what I mean? Like, and I guess, my theory right now is that, here's the thing. I don't have a lot of people to talk to right now. like it's me and my parents, and it's not like we really talk. So I'm just kind of blabbing. Not blabbing. Stop. See? Now stop stopping. Okay. Right? I want to always value myself as a human being, and I'm never blathering or blah, blah, blahing or anything like that. I'm just talking. And whether or not it's relevant, it's a totally different story. But, yeah. So, being present, working on my health, but also working on the idea of working on my health because of the health thing and not because of I feel bad about myself because I am so overweight thing. So that doesn't really help. It doesn't feel good. It doesn't really help. Anyway, so the thing is too, the food that I've been eating is all good for you food. It's not like I'm not eating ice cream, guys. I'm not eating ice cream. That's nuts for me. And it's not, the weight's like, no, I'm going to stay on. No, we're good. And it's just not happy because also I'm going to an event in November and I am probably 40 pounds heavier than anybody there has ever seen me. And that's not what I want. That's not what I want. So I'm working on, 40 pounds, no, probably 30 to 40 pounds heavier than people have seen me. So, that's that. We're going to be working on that. I say that, and then I go and I get, like, Starbucks, right? Sabotage. Anyway, so that's what I'm working on. Recognizing the sabotage, and then once it's been recognized, not doing it. And being present, and, being okay with my feelings. Accepting everything. Surrender, as per usual. Surrender is always a thing. So yeah, that's what I'm working on. And if you guys want to chime in down in the comments what you're working on, or things that you've worked on that I'm working on, and whatever, any comments you have, put them down in the comment section. And that is about it. Perfectly timed. I am back at my parents' house. Okay, so thank you guys. And I am, even though I've got these hang-ups on myself right now, I'm grateful for them because they are good for the evolution of my soul, right? These are the lessons I have to learn. Not have to. These are the lessons I get to learn this lifetime. And everything that happens is there for that. So I'm grateful for that. And I'm going to remind you guys that you can always choose to have a grateful day, even if your skin is looking the way my skin is looking right now. You can always choose to have a grateful day.